got someone that's playing on this day where I got, you know, a couple of people with adds a couple extra hands, you know.
Right.
Do I go against you next week? I think I go against you next week.
Well, maybe.
Hmm.
Well, it'll be a battle, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. And he's doing conferences again, so it's an inter-conference battle. Not enter. There you go.
I just had to share it. My bad. We gonna drop the intro right now. That one, I don't know what happened with that.
Okay. You're good to go.
Y'all know what time it is.
Gucci suede.
Already know.
You like it? That's how intentional as you wore it. I think that's fire.
And we both had Knicks hats on.
Yeah.
That was not planned.
Concepts.
You know what I'm saying? We just here. We just here doing the damn thing.
And we're back with another episode of the Jones Hour.
Talk to him. The one and only. To the right of me. That's him.
Me.
Him.
What it do, Scooby?
What up, Aunt Acid? What is the deal?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling glorious.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you, my friend.
And to the left of me, I got
Jonesy Jonesy 2 times. We in the building, you know, talking at New York sports. You know what time it is, man. It's the motherfucking Jones Hour. We lit. It's live. If you missed the live, which is only on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube, we live, man. So you gotta, you know, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you know when we fucking going live, which is definitely on Sunday. It's definitely gonna happen on a Sunday. So you should definitely, you know, be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Because every Sunday is like a one of one. You know, because we don't know and you don't know. But when we are, then you fuck with us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right? Shout out to my man.
It's because you already know.
I like the exclusivity of that.
You feel me? Yeah. You know, I thought it out. Yeah. I thought it out. So yeah, but if you do miss the live, you could always catch it back on the Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Audible apps.
Word.
So you already know. You could follow there the Jones Hour. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. We do be getting the downloads. We see those weekly numbers, and we just want to say thank you. You know what I mean?
Word.
Facts. So
shout outs to you.
It's been 2 weeks. We had you know, sometimes life be lifing and things just be happening, especially with the familiar, you know, and you know, we love to bring it every week, but you know, just sometimes life doesn't just let that happen always. But we back. We here. Aunt, how the fuck you been?
I'm good, man.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man.
Family's good. Everyone's good. Work is chill. Work is busy, so can't complain. Shout outs to my wife. It's her 7-year anniversary today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's good, man.
That's nice, Anthony. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man.
And to Mrs. Acid as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man.
I love you, girl.
We have to get that drop. That might have to be a drop for us now.
I love you, girl.
Word, but we here, man. We getting ready. It's been a crazy time in New York sports right about now, man. I mean, we got to start in.
Playoffs? Who talk about playoffs? You
Most
kidding me?
importantly, right now.
Playoffs?
Yeah, man. MLB.
As much as we want to talk about everything that's going on right now, like when it comes down to football, but we in the New York State of Mind, baby.
Hell yeah. And it's the New York Baseball Report, sponsored by us two motherfuckers right here, man. So you already know when you get it, you got it. It's from us.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fire. So I mean, since it's been 2 weeks, I guess we got to give. I think we should just give y'all the respect y'all deserve for the Mets and all the expectations that you exceeded. You know what I'm saying? And getting to the NLCS.
I'll take it, bro.
Yeah,
We
man.
got-
Y'all deserve the love, man.
we
You
got
deserve
two
at least a
dubs.
little love.
We
for
got
that.
2 dubs in that series.
know? But I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all got a lot of contracts to fulfill. You got a lot of people coming off the books. You know what I'm saying? And some decisions you'll have to make. You know what I'm saying? Manaya, he was a good picture. He's gonna be a free agent. He's gonna be looking to get some bread. You know what I'm saying? He did real good. You know,
Mhm.
Severino, another one, pretty solid for you. He started in playoff games for you. You know what I'm saying? And won. So
and
he deserved.
showing his value at his age right now.
Yeah,
He's kind
you
of
know,
looking as a good quality
player, maybe
like,
for at least 2
veteran.
years. Yeah,
Dog.
maybe for 2 years or more.
Bro, you know how we've seen it in pitching in the MLB, bro. Some of these motherfuckers just get better over age. Like
That's a fact.
somehow you got some of these pitchers
Yeah, it's
that
the knowledge. It's the knowledge.
live forever.
Yeah,
You know?
you just learn. You
Yeah.
learn, and you know, like you don't have to do it. Look at how Barry Bonds was, man. He just got to a point where he just knew everything there is about hitting, and if you put it there, you taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? And he had such an amazing eye. That's why he got walked so much.
Yeah.
You know, so
extended long career, you know.
yeah,
But
facts.
you know,
Mets needed
But,
props, but they still
you
got
know,
like Alonso's
Royce.
another one. Whatever. Yeah, that too. But that too. I mean, I'm just saying you still got to hit the ball, even with the steroids. There's people that are taking steroids and not in the major leagues. You know what I'm saying?
You're 100% on that.
You know,
You're 100% on that.
But yeah, even Pete Alonso, he's another one that needs to be signed. You know.
Yeah.
And I think with his playoff performance, he's earned the contract at the least. I don't know if it's necessarily the amount that he had predetermined prior to coming into the season. Like there was a lot of bad times. You were someone that was, major talked about at the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just walk away. He's gonna be a free agent anyway.
We wouldn't have gotten to this place without Pete Alonso. So like I look at it like you have to.
Right.
You got to. He put himself in. He got himself his Mets greatest moment, you know. And I mean, he could have potentially another Mets greatest moment, you know.
Right.
But like that's a history books moment right there, you know.
Facts.
But with that being said, it breaks the record. Leave it to the fucking Mets. Of every team that beats the Brewers winning the World Series. If you beat the Brewers, you go fucking.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that little meme and shit that they was putting up with that. But I mean, it doesn't really mean nothing, more or less. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's been he's been good money. He's been good money.
Bringing it back to him. No, I know that, but yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
it's a giant question mark.
Yeah. So the Mets, like we said, they let's try to build on the season. This was the year that it was supposed to be. This is the year you're gonna be trying to spend money and doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? The Juan Soto sweepstakes is still very much valid. Still very much valid. And and I think let's just get into the Yankees right now. I think the Mets, they got their love. That's it. They out. You know what it is. It's the Dodgers and the Yankees now. You know what I'm saying? It's the Dodgers and the Yankees. And
a giant Sammy Sosa to you.
Yeah, there you go. The little, fiat. But yeah, now the Yankees, like they're not performing the way they need to to be a World Series team.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like them performing at this level was okay against Cleveland and was okay against Kansas City.
Yeah.
It's not okay against the Dodgers. They're gonna make you pay every time, at every chance they could get, and they've actually done that so far and proven it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, aside from like, I mean, Glaber's still been good. Soto has been amazing. Stanton has been good. Jazz Chisholm has stepped up these first two games right here in terms of the at bats and what he's being productive in comparison to earlier in the playoffs. You know,
I like him.
um,
Man.
yeah,
I
he's
like him.
good.
He
He's
gets
a,
a-
he's
he
a,
gets
he's
he gets a lot of
and
flack, though.
and he could play anywhere. It looks like.
He
I
can-
mean, some of those plays, that game one play, that snag when they had the fucking um the infield that he caught on the one hop, bro, that was crazy reflexes to keep the runner at third.
Mhm.
Like that was different. You know what I mean? So like we got to give him his props. But the real shit is Aaron Judge, bro. Like that's the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You know, like you got your contract. You proved that you could do that. You hit your little 50 home runs, 60 home runs, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You did it again this year. You know what I'm saying? Did your little 50, 60 home runs. You know what I mean? But in a mentality where it's World Series or bust, like you're not doing enough when it counts. And that's the reality of Yankees baseball. You're going to strictly be measured by what you do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you really haven't done much in the playoffs. That's what the problem is, you know? And because of that, you have the spotlight on you.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dodgers game 1 had runners on second. The Yankees had runners on second and third. Juan Soto came up to bat. They gave him the 4. They said, take first base. We're going to put the bases loaded.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge, you up. I was texting my boys like, yo, Aaron Judge, this is your moment.
That tag attached to you.
Yeah, and I mean you haven't really answered the bell. And the worst part about it is like you're coming up in big moments.
Mhm.
It's not like you're leading off innings and just making it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're coming up with runners in scoring position, with one out, with the team looking at you to continue to carry the way you did in the regular season.
The lineup is built for grand, like for you to pop grand slams.
Yeah, no. It also is built with the righty lefty thing that Boone tries to do,
Mhm.
is where it doesn't allow a pitcher, whether they're right-handed or left-handed, to completely have an advantage throughout the lineup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
he should be
what's up, big?
he should be the primary threat. You know
Word.
what I mean? Like it's not even a question. Like he should be the primary threat. He should be considered, the fucking best baseball player in the world. Like
Word.
and he's shit in the bed.
Yeah, facts. That's facts. It's facts. And maybe coming back to New York will put
Wake
the
him the
spark
fuck
in his
up.
ass that
Yeah.
he needs, man. Like, playing in front of the home crowd, but we can't get on him neither, Yankee fans. I know it's gonna be really, really tempting to boo him. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. It's gonna be really tempting to boo him. But let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that out the bat. You know what I'm saying? Let's really like give him a chance, give him an at bat.
You have to
Be behind him. You know what I'm saying?
You have to. You can't be negative out.
If he's 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, then I understand you could boo his ass. But
Mhm.
0 for 1 or something like that, but still got an RBI on a sacrifice or some shit, like we could live with that. You know what I'm saying? And give him some motivation or some help in the stadium of being behind him. You know what I'm saying? And maybe giving him a spark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it potentially could work, bro. I think I also, West Coast time differential, like that type of shit, it could fuck with you. You know,
He's from Cali.
but all right, I don't even know all that. But, yeah,
He's from like San Fran, bro. Or he's from somewhere.
yeah,
He's from California.
you gotta
Aaron
wake the
Judge.
fuck up, bro.
Yeah, nah. Definitely. Like you gotta now earn your paycheck. This is the earn your paycheck time
Yep.
for all the people that are left. Otani gonna earn his paycheck. You know, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, the pitcher Yamamoto yesterday. I mean, what a fucking outing. The nigga pitched into the 7th inning, only gave up 1 hit, and it was a solo home run to Juan Soto.
Has Mookie Betts been showing up?
Mookie Betts been solid. Like they got a dangerous lineup. They're 1 through 5, 1 through 6 in these 2 games have all hit. You know what I'm saying? They've all hit. You know, they had some holes in the defense. Game 1 at shortstop, they moved that dude into center field, and he still hit a home run yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they in the zone. They're ready. They're ready. We got Juan Soto is ready. We got players that are ready, but we got players that are not ready. The whole Dodgers team seems ready, and I think that's the main difference right now. That we haven't shown that we was ready. Game 1, they stole it from us, man. We had that. We was 1 out away, bro.
We were talking about this earlier, but what is this World Series number? What?
Oh, this is the 12th.
The
This is the
12th
12th
World
time the
Series.
Dodgers and the Yankees have played each other in the World Series. But it's the first time since 1981. And the crazy part is from 1941 to 1981, the Dodgers played the Yankees 11 times in the World Series. You know what I'm saying? So in that 40-year span, 11 times, it's an average of every 4 years, you know, give or take or something like that, where the Dodgers are playing the Yankees in the World Series, which is crazy for this span. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of went 40 years of nothing.
Mhm.
That's crazy also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You went 40 years of 11 and then 40 years of nothing before it happened again. Which that just shows you what sports is, man.
Yeah.
It's completely unpredictable. It's completely unpredictable. After those numbers, you would have been, if they had betting back then, you would have been betting like, oh, it's the 4th year. We got to bet the Dodgers and the Yankees, right? Like that, you know? And then, nope, not really.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you said when was the last one you said? In the 80s, right?
81.
81.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Word.
Like that's real rivalry right there.
Yeah,
You
at
know?
that time, you know, and you know, it was Brooklyn too, you know, it was Brooklyn in New York. So it's like the Subway Series basically for 40 years. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, by 81, they already in LA, but them first time, couple of games, them times in the 40s, definitely they Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know, even Jackie Robinson is involved in this game, in this, you know, in this rivalry, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, this history, you know. So I mean, that's how far it goes back. If you think about it, with Jackie Robinson and whatnot, and the time that he played baseball, you know. But it's exciting, exciting. I mean, I think the Yankees tomorrow night is must win. There's no losing. Tomorrow is a must win game. I don't know what they got to do. No, I know what they got to do. They gotta hit clutch. They gotta, you know, continue the trend of playing defense. Boone gotta make way better decisions. I mean, this stupid motherfucker. Like, first of all, like I know Austin Wells is like in a slump. You know what I'm saying? He's like 1 for 30 or some shit like that, or whatever it is. But like, how are you gonna pinch hit for him? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, he's due. You know, after going so long without doing anything, right now he's due for a home run. And you pitch hit for him, which I understand. You want to pitch hit for him. You want to try to get the offense going or whatever. We're in a position where we need to try to where we have runners on and we could score. And it's and you and you bring up Trevino, the backup catcher, who hits even less than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, how you not gonna put in fucking Dominguez, Jason Dominguez, the fucking Martian, nigga, the fucking one of the best hitters that we got on the team. Like, if you're gonna pitch hit for somebody, pitch hit, but like, at least put in our best player that's available to hit. Like the backup catcher still could have came in for defense when you switched innings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're putting the catcher in for Dominguez. We just put him in for this one hit. See if he could spark something off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But you put in Trevino, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Even Cole game 1. Cole was in the zone. I didn't even feel like he had to get out, even though he gave up a hit. It was a little single or whatever it was in the 7th inning. It didn't matter. It wasn't a double. It wasn't a triple. It wasn't like, he didn't give up a home run or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a fucking single. You should have let fucking Cole finish the game, or at least go deeper into it to, preserve what our bullpen is. Like our advantage is supposed to be the starting pitching. And what we've seen so far is their starting pitching excelling better than ours. Flaherty and Yamamoto had real good starts. You know what I'm saying? Even yesterday, I mean, Rodon wasn't as bad, even though he gave up the 4 runs, but our offense has to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it can't be all on him. Like, he kind of kept them in check. We see what this Dodgers lineup is. When you're going Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, the dude, I don't know, he hit a home run yesterday. He won the home run derby this year. You know what I'm saying? Muncy is batting 5. He's the one that was smacking home runs in the series earlier in the season. That guy Edmund 6, he's been killing us the first 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So you got 6 batters that you got to go through. That's problems. That's problems. Like, you're looking forward to get to 7, 8, and 9 in terms of that lineup. Hoping that you'll be able to do something with it. So I mean, like, our team offensively needs to step up, and it needs to be more than Juan Soto. And like how I said about Juan Soto, that sweepstakes is very much still alive. Why would he want to sign a big money contract for long term to play on a team like the Yankees that is performing like this? You feel me? If they're performing like this in the World Series, and he's only looking to probably get rings and money, like, at this point, like, he has mad accolades. It was his birthday game 1. The dude is 26 years old, dog.
Yeah.
He's 26. Like, if I was if I started a little bit earlier in the fucking game, like, he could be my son, bro. Like, if I would have took that trip to DR at 15. Straight up, bro. Straight up. Crazy, bro. This nigga's mad young, bro. That's OD, son. That is OD, son. He could legit be my son, nigga. This nigga's only 26 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's your son.
No, but he could legit be that, though. Like, if I was smashing at 15. You know what I'm saying? That's not far-fetched. People have kids at 15. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they go to DR.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been to DR, you already know what time it is. We're not gonna get into that, though. That's a different episode. That's Love Jones. That's Love Jones. More like Broke Jones, because you're probably gonna fucking go broke, or you're gonna have to fucking
Broke Jones.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking pay to bring a bride back and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see you, they try to, hook you up or some shit like that. It is what it is. But
Diablo.
Yes. Yankees gotta step it up. That's where we was at. Yankees gotta step it up. Dodgers, they continuing to do their thing. And we'll see. We off today. Today's a travel day. Tomorrow there'll be game 3 in the Bronx. We need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need that game. Must win.
Definitely must win.
Definitely must win.
Every game is a must win from this fucking point.
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard to take 4 out of 5 now from the Dodgers, because that's essentially what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to hope to actually take the next 3 in your house. Like, you need to do that. You need to take these 3 games at home.
Mm-hmm.
Take these 3 games and then try to win one in LA. Going back to LA. So I mean, it's not impossible, and I mean, you know, it's not the series really isn't over until the home team loses. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, Yankees could win 3, and we'll be maybe we'll be talking. Well, actually, by next week when we do this show, we'll know the World Series winner. We'll know the World Series winner because they're taking off tonight. They play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they take off Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday will be game 6 and 7 in LA, and that's it. So by next Saturday, we'll know definitely who's the World Series champ.
Yeah, okay.
Fire, right?
Mhm.
All right, so that's the New York baseball report. I think we should do the picks now, nah?
Yeah, if you want, let's do it.
Let's go into the NFL. It's the NFL where the real men are made. All y'all get sprayed. Sound like Glade. About to go to a parade. You could actually catch a fade. But I'm not a barber.
That's fucking, yeah, I was going to say that.
But I'll harm you. Just trying to, do the paper for this. For the high wing challenge. We should try to call Kush. But we could pick ours first, because he's never here. So at this point, he doesn't even have to go first. Week 7 is a wash. We could go over the week 6 results. That's what we can do. So we could get the updated scores before we put the picks in for today. So let's do that. Wow, Sterling Shepard got hurt. That's crazy. Oh, Lamar Jackson threw a touchdown.
Oh, hooray.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. So yeah, that's some fantasy updates. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at the week 6 results. So Antacid. Let me see. Week 6. Okay, yeah. So Antacid, you picked the Jets. That was an L against the Bills. You picked the Chargers and the Cowboys. The Cowboys was an L also.
Jeez.
And then the Chargers was a W. So you got 3 points. You go from 22 to 25. Me, I picked Falcons, Lions, Bengals. Falcons got the W. Lions got the W. And the Bengals also got the W. So I got 9. I go up to 28 now. Kusher was at 32. He picked Bills, G-Men, Steelers. Bills, he got right. G-Men, he got wrong. And Steelers, he got right. So he got +6. So he's at 38. He's up by 10 over me. And by 13 over you. And you at 25. So now we could skip week 7 because we wasn't here. We could just do week 8. And you can go first if you wanna.
Okay. Let's go KC over Vegas.
KC, okay. That's your 5?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to sorry. I'm gonna go Philly over Cincinnati.
Eagles for 3?
For 3.
Oh, wow. And then your 1-pointer.
My 1. I'm gonna go San Fran over Dallas.
I like it.
Fucking
I like
Cowboys.
it. My 5, 3, and 1. For 3, I'm going Bills over the Seahawks. I'm actually taking. Eagles just scored. I'm still taking the Bengals for 1 point.
Wait, are the Eagles playing right now?
Eagles are playing the Bengals. You just picked the Eagles.
I'm looking at week 8, right?
Week 8, yeah.
Eagles are going against Cincinnati at 425.
Eagles, Bengals.
Am I looking at the wrong lineup?
No, but the game has started. It's not at 4:25.
That's weird.
That's not. It don't matter.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It don't matter. Oh, I'm taking for 5 Broncos over the Panthers. Now Kush 5, 3, 1. For his 1, we're gonna give him a freebie. It could be the Lions right now. So at least he'll get 1 point. You can't say nothing. And for 3, we'll give him. Should we give him the Buccaneers or the Falcons?
3
Texans, maybe. Colts.
Falcons.
Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to give him this Chargers Saints game. Or no, Washington over the Bears. No, I think I would give him the Bears for 5.
All right.
None of us picked the G-Men games. That's crazy.
Not touching that game.
Yeah. It looked like it.
That was my inside thought right there. It's not touching it.
I need Devontae Adams to get a fucking touchdown. This motherfucker.
I feel you, bro. That
fucking pissed me off. Fucking hurt.
Derrick Henry got 4.5 points right now. So
yeah, I'm all right. Because the league I got Derrick Henry and I'm 6-1. So I mean, even if I take an L, it's no big deal.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I could afford an L. It was gonna happen. Let's let it happen right now. Okay. But I guess we could talk about the G-Men and the Jets. I mean, Jets right now are down 14-13, third quarter, 8 minutes, 49 seconds left. It's their ball. They're driving. They're actually in the red zone. Looking for a first down, 2nd and 1. I don't know if they got it.
I think that's another team right now that has to show up with after that acquisition. You have to.
Yeah, with Devontae Adams. That's why it's like, man, where the fuck is he at? Like, why is he? Why you don't? But I know knowing New England and shit like that, they taking it off of they taking it from Belichick and shit. I could see Devontae Adams just getting double teamed the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna make you beat us with your other players and whatnot, and see if you could do that. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers. You know, and well, they're driving right now. We see if they could put the ball in. Yeah, they got stuffed. It's 3rd and 1. Let's just look and see.
That's a good rivalry right there.
Oh, play action. Nope. Tried it for Adams, and they didn't get it. 4th and 1. They might kick a field goal. Detroit with the touchdown defense. Oh, I needed that. I got Detroit defense. Hopefully, it has defense and special teams. Oh, it's looking like it's gonna be a good week in fantasy for me, man. You know, I'm in 7 money leagues out here. I'm actually in 4 basketball money leagues too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna get to this bag. Instead of me being Jonesy 2 times, they might have to call me Jonesy the fantasy bag. If that even makes sense. But I'm getting to it. Yeah, but you know, so the Jets, they get the field goal. Okay, so it's now for 16-14. Again, third quarter, 7 minutes left, a lot of time left. They're in New England. They're playing. But they're at must win too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're 2-5, you know, exactly maybe 10, 11 games left, 10, 11 weeks left. And 11 weeks left, but I believe 10 games with their bye. So they have to they have to win 8 games if they want to get 10 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they're going to be 10 or 11 wins, they need to win all 8 or 9 games that they have left. You know? Well, 8 or 9 out of the last 10 games that they have left. That's what they need to do to get them at an 8-2 and 9-1 record. And this right here, this New England game, is supposed to be a freebie. Like New England is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are supposed to do it. Like you've heard it all week on the radio how the whole New York Jets looks completely unmotivated, that they're just a roster and they're not a team, you know? And there's no hypeness anytime anybody does something good, you know, that's supposed to be energy that you feed off of and shit like that, you know, within your team. Like, oh, my man just went off. Oh, the defense just got an interception. I'm back on the field. Let's make sure we cash in for them. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You don't see that. You don't see that on the Jets sideline. So I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, I mean, you're basically all in right now. You had to get Hassan Reddick. You had to get him. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't keep on letting him out. Why not sign him to something? Give him some incentive based deal for this year. Let's just get him on the field because you need the help.
Yep.
You know, and that's on the defense. And that was supposed to be your stronger side, but I mean, a lot. Also, some injuries have occurred. You know, I'm not going to say that. I mean, but you know what? It's part of the NFL because every team has injuries. There's not one team that doesn't have one injured player. It's like impossible. You know, so you gotta go with that and be able to, bounce back from that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So Jets are in crunch time. They're looking like right now. If they want to be in the playoffs, they need to play right now, like as if they're already in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If not, they're done. You know what I'm saying? If not, they're done. They won't. They'll be a failure. It'll be a complete failure. Everything that they tried to do, um, with getting Aaron Rodgers and all these pieces around him and everything like that, and all of the assets you gave up. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. The assets that you gave up to put this roster together, to get these people on your team. You know what I'm saying? Is what will make you trash for the years to come after this is all over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
setting
saying?
yourself up for doom.
Yeah, because you was in this all in right now, which I'm not mad at you. You know, you got the roster for it. You got a crazy defense. You got playmakers on the offensive side, but the key playmaker is always the quarterback. And Aaron Rodgers has not.
It's built for when now.
He's not yet. He's not been Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Nah, he hasn't been Ron. He
Yeah.
hasn't been that.
And there's too much like press hype. I wish it was just like more isolated. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I don't
nah.
want to see you smiling on a webcam, motherfucker. Like I don't give a fuck about that. Like,
Yeah, well,
like I want to see you fucking putting that work in. You know, like scrimmaging, that type of shit. You know,
he should be. He should be putting that work in.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But it's do or die for the Jets. Definitely. In terms of the Giants, I mean, they got a big game tonight. They'll play the Steelers. I mean, our division is really, performed poorly. Luckily for us, like Dallas has been trash. Philly has been like boom or bust, where it's like they score 40 or they can't even score 7. Type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they got such big explosive players, but like if you don't get them off pause the way you need to, then they done. You know,
Yeah, I think
it could be and also time of possession helps that. So if you can control the clock and keep those players off the field where they can't really get into a rhythm, you know what I'm saying? You could.
But you are
could
right.
beat them.
They're kind of not fulfilling their expectations. Like
Yeah, nah. I mean, after getting Saquon Barkley, at least not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Saquon Barkley probably just became the best offensive player once he was
Yeah,
signed.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Not AJ Brown, not Jalen Hurts. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But even like that, I mean, he killed the Giants. We're not even going to discuss that last week. But he could have did worse. I mean, there's been other games where he has not really been that 40 yards, 50 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm
So-
sorry, bro. Like Not the Philly shitbirds.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you. But he's still there. He's still there, And they're the division is still up for grabs with Washington being the leader. And now Washington, their prized possession quarterback has been hurt. And I don't know if he's playing today still. I think he might be out. They're playing Chicago with another rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, who has actually progressed quite well since week one,
Mhm.
and has gradually gotten better, putting up better numbers. Chicago has done more offensively, Odunze Swift, Komet, these are players that are on that team that has really been DJ Moore, that's been really excelling within the last few weeks as Chicago has, just basically gotten it together offensively on the offensive side, and their defense has been, pretty like pretty good, like good enough, for staying competitive in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like being competitive throughout the game. So you got to respect it. You got to respect it. So it's big times right now. But in terms of the Giants, I think I think it's clear that Daniel Jones is not the answer. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's done. I mean, he's gonna continue to start. I mean, they paid him. There's a reason why there was an out after these 2 years. You know what I'm saying? To actually, get away from that contract. I think they will walk away, and that'll be the end of that. But you got some good quarterbacks, and I already said his name earlier, Cam Ward, in previous episodes. The Miami Hurricane quarterback. That's somebody that I would love for the Giants to actually draft and bring in. I mean, it's clear Dable does have a way with quarterbacks and what they could do as a quarterback coach before being an offensive coordinator. And what he did with like Josh Allen in Buffalo, and what he was actually able to do with Daniel Jones in here in New York. It's just that Daniel Jones hasn't always been able to make the throws, and has at times still made the same mistakes that maybe a rookie would make in year 4 and year 5 and year 6. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's been his downfall. I mean, he could definitely be probably a quality backup somewhere, or he could be the man. Look at what happened with Geno Smith and Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
people that were like almost, like looked at as players that really are not gonna last in this league. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's
Found their
environmental.
landing spot, was able to excel, and now gonna get that payday. Like Geno Smith got paid, Sam Darnold is looking to get paid. Like what he's doing in Minnesota. I mean, JJ McCarthy was supposed to be their guy. I've talked about it before, but with what he's done, you might want to keep him. You know what
Fresh,
I'm saying? Let
fresh
JJ,
plays, fresh
yeah, let
start.
McCarthy maybe
And
sit another year or two before you
and
bring this guy kid in.
sometimes it shows basically the franchise, the
Yeah.
differential between the franchises,
Yeah, but also,
like
Sam Darnold.
what you're able to do with potential talent. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's not saying that like Geno Smith is like the best fucking quarterback in the fucking league in any means, like.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that either, but I'm
he,
just saying, like,
he definitely doesn't look like Jets Geno Smith, like.
Mhm.
You go look at Geno Smith and you're like, he's a respectable fucking NFL quarterback,
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. He's a respectable quarterback, and that's what you want. That's what you want. Not for real. For real, you want to be competitive. You
Yeah.
don't want to go out there and the quarterback is the reason in and out why you got to hold your breath every game. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good way to live. That's not going to be a good performing team with a quarterback that is subpar, to say the least. I mean, if it's all you got, it's all you got. You live with it. But if it's not, then obviously you would try to go a different route.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the Giants, I don't know. I mean, it's still up for grabs. Being 3-4. Winning, if they win this game, they'll be 4-4. They could possibly be second in the division all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, with what Philly does, with what Washington does, with what Dallas does. You know.
That's the funny part about football, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Football be like that sometimes.
No, it really do. It really do.
Where you get
because it's every given week. Any given week, you never know who's gonna win, and that's why
you could be in a fucking division where you need like 12, like, you know, or you could be in a division where you need like way more to, like, you know what I mean, to be number
the
one.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Like,
Like you could win your division with 9 wins, or you could win your division with 13 wins. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. You're right, and it happens every year. It
Mhm.
happens every year, more or less.
There's always
one
one.
division. Yep, there's always one division that don't got a double-digit winner that is coming down to the last game of the season.
Mhm.
They're playing some other team. The winner is going to be the one that gets in, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it happens. Happens more
So
often than
with
not.
that being said, though, a little glimmer of hope for the G-men for excitement later on in the year. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Hell yeah.
Just a little bit.
Hell yeah. That's what we need. That's what the fuck we need. So let's
We gotta talk about Ball System.
yeah, no, wait.
Okay.
Before we do that, we gotta
Yeah.
Let's-
Woo.
let's go Liberty.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Jonquel Jones, what? My
Yeah.
cousin is shit. Fucking
I told you.
MVP, playoff
told you.
MVP. I mean, finals MVP. Liberty, son, had their parade, all of that.
Jonquel Jones is the real
That's
one,
why there's
bro.
a lot of pressure on the Yankees, man. Fucking Liberty already got it. They trying to show y'all niggas this is how you do it.
Yep.
So Liberty get the W. Good game. Goes 5 games and they pull it out. So we got to give them their props, man. We got to give them their love, you know. Liberty with the W. Liberty Bibbity.
Liberty.
For the commercial, it's like fucking Liberty Mutual. Liberty Bibbity. Shit like that.
Shout outs to them, bro. You know, like I said, like the unspoken hero of that team is Jonquel Jones, homie. Like,
Facts.
and I'm happy that she got that finals MVP. She's on TV right now. She's fucking doing the whole press junket shit. Like, congratulations to her, bro.
Facts.
You know, like
she deserves it. They
real
deserve
hooper,
it. The whole
bro.
team deserves it.
Hell yeah.
Whole team deserves it.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely just wanted to give the Liberty they love. New York Championship. Brianna, Sabrina, Jonquel, and the rest of the girls. Much love
Yeah,
from
man.
the Jones Hour. You already know.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to y'all. You done know.
You done know.
Done know. Now all the girls need to get it some.
I mean, not shut it up over here.
Yeah. That's what they need next. That's what the WNBA need next.
No Hankson.
All right, so now we could get into the fellas now. Season starts. I mean, season has started. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I mean? I meant to say it like that. Season has started.
How you feeling?
I got some takes already about the Knicks. It's Knicks and dimes, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Knicks and dimes.
Knicks and dimes.
Knicks and dimes. You know, the New York Knicks report right here. I want to say game 1 against Boston, that legit, I mean, it's only game 1, so it's kind of like, you know, you can't really judge too much from it because, you know, game 1 is going to definitely, hopefully, be different from game 82.
Yeah, I mean, gel
But-
time is definitely necessary. You know?
Yeah, but what I think did happen, I mean, which, you know, Boston just shot the lights out crazy. Like, they shot like 60% or some shit like that. So that shit was crazy. But what I do want to say is that, granted, Boston shot that way. That game did show what was some of the toughness that we lost.
Mhm.
I think there was times within that game that it was evident that we were not that same tough team, not going to take shit Knicks team that we was last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we letting Boston doing too much against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the threes is the threes. Like, you can't do nothing about that. They hit 29 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? You score 29 threes, yeah, you're probably going to win the game. So I
Mhm.
understand that. you know. But there was just times where I could see some of the toughness that we saw last year that we didn't have this year.
I kind of feel you with that.
But again, it's only game one. Go ahead.
There's no goon.
There's no goon.
We got no goon.
We don't got a goon.
There's not one goon on our team, bro.
No goonie.
You're right.
Facts.
You're right about that.
Yeah, man.
We need a goon.
Maybe Achua could have been that if he's not hurt, but we don't got him right now. Maybe Mitchell Robinson could be that, but he's hurt.
Nah,
we don't got him like that.
Mitch is not goon material, bro.
But he might be. He looked like he want to be. He looked like an awkward goon.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, we need that too.
Mitch looks like he clutches both hands and he keeps them at his sides when he gets upset. Like he goes like this. Like
it could be.
Mitch looks like that. Like you would hope that like our like defensive catalysts would be like kind of like that, but they're kind of underspoken. Like you got OG and you got Mikal Bridges, you know, and both of those dudes
Bridges didn't really have a good game.
Neither of them are loud.
Nah.
You know, like
OG
neither of them are
really
gonna get in your face. You know, so they're kind of
Vincenzo did or like Randall did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like both of those players did that.
We very San Antonio, but even San Antonio would like always have a goon, bro.
There's no I don't know if there's another team that's like this or not like this. I think it's just saying that, we build up a roster to try to get that back into our culture, and we kind of traded it away with this acquisition of Karl Anthony Towns. Now,
I don't know, but you might be right though with Chewy. Like Chewy could totally be our goon, bro.
He could be. He could be that goon. He's a Bronx nigga.
Yeah.
So to continue though, now game 2, back in the Garden against the Pacers, a big conference rival, a team that looks to be in the playoff picture. Basically, in the same position that they was just in last year, just like us. And we put the spanking on them. Mikal Bridges was Mikal Bridgesing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing what the fuck he needed to do. He was doing it on both sides of the court. He was shooting efficiently. He played with a confidence that I actually feel. I don't know if anybody could put this bet in or not, but I'll tell you right now, the over-under is going to be under 7 games the Knicks lose at home. We will not lose more than 7 games at home for the entire season. I don't see it. I think the Garden has now become what was considered, a glorious place to play for the opposing opponent, as now is going to come into and become a hostile situation coming into the Garden.
We still need that goon though. Sorry to cut you off.
The crowd is the goon.
Yeah, I can see that.
The crowd is the goon.
Enough people telling you go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You fucked up, asshole, shit like that.
Suck my dick from the back.
Yeah. Pause. Something like that, baby. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. So like we're gonna have that.
Yeah.
I really feel like coming the way that Garden was. I know again it was only the first game. You know what I'm saying? But after 2 games of seeing what I've seen, and how he played in Boston and how he played in New York, in New York is gonna be some real shit for us. In the Garden, like I said, I don't see the Knicks losing more than 7 games. If there's an over and under bet on that, I would take the under of 7 and put that bet in. You know what I'm saying? But to continue on, it's still a long season. And there's still, like you said, a lot of meshing that needs to happen. There's a meshing that needs to occur between the players on the team, Towns is new, Bridges is new, even some of the bench players are new. I'll tell you who's looking real nice. Also, fucking McBride.
Mm-hmm.
Like a clear 6th man of the year candidate so far within 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, obviously we don't want no injuries, but looks like it's only going to be an injury for him to start like
it's
Brunson and Bridges is going to be the starting
we're
backcourt
definitely
all season if possible.
Yeah, but what's your projected timetable? Like
what?
for gelling, like fully gel.
That we need?
Like Christmas?
Yeah, I could say. I was going to say December. So I guess you could say Christmas. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm saying?
obviously that's always
Because the season has started, but it's only 2 games. It's been 1 week, 2 games. You probably by the end of tonight, most teams will have like 2 to 3 games played already.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? By the time we get to December, you would assume teams got close to be like in the 30s of games played. You know what I'm saying? 30 games is more than it's almost probably like 2/3 of the season. And not 2/3 of the season, like 2/5 of the season. You know, not necessarily halfway, but almost. You know, and if you broke it down, it probably would be 2/5 of the season. Like you need to have it together by that time.
Do you think it's trippy that Mitch is the only Nick
Left.
from
Shocking.
a
Not
team
trippy though. I didn't
from
from that time when he was here. Start from
like 3 years ago?
yeah. No, it's definitely shocking, but it's also
At least
it's also a testament to what they've done for us. I mean, they really did try to make the
Yeah.
moves to make us a legitimate contender. I mean, Vegas has it as the 3rd highest odds to win the chip, the Knicks. You know
I'll
what I'm
take
saying?
it.
So they're seeing us as coming together to gel. You know, they're here saying like this Knicks team is real and should be considered a threat. You know,
Mhm.
so that's big if you ask me. You know, that's
Very
real big.
fucking big, bro.
That's real big. You know, so I think we need to ex- play to those expectations, but also exceed them as well. And if
Yeah.
it does take until about that Christmas time to get it to gel, and you are 30 games in and or 32 games in or whatever it is, and your record is maybe
500.
19 and 13 or 19 and 14 or 19 and 15 is your record, somewhere around there where you are above 500, but you have struggled, but you killed them at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like that's the way to go. That's the way to go. You know, and by then, I feel like they should have it together. Everybody knows their role. Everybody is comfortable playing with each other. Everybody should have the confidence um, to play within the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Some of the younger boys will get some more opportunities by then to see where they could be used at as well,
Mhm.
in terms of things that happen like foul trouble or something like that, injury. You know, something where a player might get hurt and now someone else has to come in or something simple like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, Knicks. I mean, it was definitely 2 different teams. When you seen them against Boston, it was like, damn, son, we soft. And then when you see them against the Pacers, it's like, oh, damn, son, we gonna smack niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That was
damn,
basically,
son.
yeah, that's what it really sounded like. That's what it sounded like. So, bro, it's like we needs that. We needs that.
Mhm.
So we see what's gonna happen with it. We see what's gonna happen with it. How do you feel about the Knicks this year, man?
I feel good, man. I feel like there's a lot of hoopla about shit. There's a lot of just like pessimism in the
Mhm.
air.
At times, I feel that.
There's a lot of like dramatic optimism, and there's a lot of like just skeptical pessimism from people that are always going to be skeptical on the Knicks. You know, like we got a lot of haters, bro. A lot of
Mhm.
people are going to shit on us for making these moves this offseason, but I feel like this squad, especially with the age, with everyone being like in their primes, either right now or moving forward in the next couple of years, dog.
Mhm.
Like I look at it like, dude, like the sky is the limit with this squad. You know, like it's definitely built like, especially if if Mitch gets healthy, or if we make a move for another centerpiece or whatever, and we can get Cat at the 4, like, bro, we got a crazy lineup. So we built to go against the Celtics. I just don't think that we were ready to go against the Celtics at that, like, game 1. Like, and anyway.
Yeah. That could very much be true as well. I agree with that.
Yeah, like, the Celtics would have had a harder time with DiVincenzo and fucking Julius Randle on our squad, like, with that squad. Like, if we had that squad, the Celtics would have had a harder fucking time, But with our ungelled, like, with new acquisitions, like, of Mikal Bridges and Cat on the squad, I didn't see us winning out the gate.
Wow.
But yeah.
Well,
I feel good.
I feel good as well. I feel good as well.
I don't want that to be the lasting statement of the season.
No. I think it's a long season.
Fucking it. Oh,
long season. So I think we'll be all right.
I'm excited.
Definitely think we'll be
all right.
All right. So I think it's time for the
album of the week.
Vinyl of the week.
Okay, so the vinyl of the week is Mos Def and Talib Kweli, our Black Star. This was one of my favorite albums in high school. In general, Black Star is a duo they're still together, so they're one of the longer lasting hip hop duos. And when it comes down to projects, or better yet, this is my favorite album out of Ruckus Records. Ruckus Records, for people that don't know, is a hip hop label that had probably, I don't know, 3 of the best fucking rappers of all time signed to them, and it has nothing to do with these rappers. Eminem was signed to Ruckus Records. Big L was signed to Ruckus Records. Cool G Rap was signed to Ruckus Records. And arguably all 3 of those dudes are in a lot of people's top 5s. So when it comes down to underrated 90s rap labels, Ruckus Records has to be one of my favorites. Outside of this album, they had Sound Bombing. Sound Bombing 1 and Sound Bombing 2 are 2 of my favorite compilation records. And they're probably going to show up in the future. But back to this album was dropped in 98. This is kind of the definition of what backpack rap is. I would put myself into that category of what, like, I like from hip hop. I like kind of, now they call it lo-fi, but like kind of jazzy samples, a lot of layering on the samples, a lot like very, very hard snare slaps. And when it came down to producers, some of my favorite producers are on this album. You don't hear a lot from High Tech anymore, but High Tech is one of my favorite producers of all time. He doesn't get as much burn as he used to.
The High Technology 2 album, I got that shit. That shit's fire.
Yeah. High Tech. It's the same thing. Like, I have a couple of High Tech albums as well. And one of my more favorite 90s producers out of Cincinnati. Homie is definitely dope as fuck. But yeah, his projects with Talib Kweli, another banger albums that will probably show up in the future. But back to this album, Definition and Redefinition are probably the best songs on this album. They blend perfectly into each other. One with Common as a feature. In general, the track list, or if you're looking to have a listenable listening experience where you don't have to skip any songs, this is one of my favorite albums as well. There's no shitty songs. There's no song that sounds different from all the other songs. And all the songs don't sound exactly like each other, but thematically, everything works with each other. It all kind of just blends perfectly. I consider this album a piece of art. Into current day retrospective of Black Star. Black Star just released another album, their second album, after years and years of waiting, exclusively on Dave Chappelle's streaming app. I believe we covered this a couple months ago. Their pre-order just went up. I just ordered fucking 2 copies of it. I'm very, very excited. I literally have listened nothing but Black Star since I bought the album. Shout outs to them. Shout out to this album. I fucking love it. If you haven't listened to it, if you haven't listened to it in a while, re-listen to it. This is Mos Def, Talib Kweli, or Black Star.
Fire. How long you had this album for?
For a while. This is probably another album because it's from Ruckus. It's Ready and Viable.
Yeah, let's see the vinyl. This one is fire.
This is one of those albums. This became like a thing. Well, some vinyls do it, some don't. Well, they'll literally take the exact art from the album itself, including the ads. So in front of it, it's literally the same shit that you would have gotten a CD. But it's like, oh, coming soon, like Sound Bombing 3 or some shit, you know,
like,
or Pharaoh Monch, or some shit. But yeah, when it comes down to pressing, this I believe is 180 gram. When it comes down to this vinyl shit, it 180 gram just means that it's a thicker shellac. It's a thicker album. It's heavier. Heavier is better when it comes down to records. Records just kind of just slide all over if that's not the case. And this bad boy is heavy. 180 grams also. It
got the stars on it. Black stars.
It 180 grams also, like, it's supposed to be better sound quality. So usually you'll see like Beatles albums, all the fucking Metallica albums, all those other shits. They'll always say 180 grams. Yeah.
All right. It's fire. Yeah, I remember this album when it came out. Definitely something I was like, oh, this has got to be mine's. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Just checking my
scores.
My bets.
Your bets.
Yeah, I put a bet in. I put the Lions, Texans, Packers, Jets, who are all winning at this very moment. But I also picked the Ravens, who are losing, and the Chiefs. So if I hit all of these, then we go to the Chiefs, and then we should be all right. Mostert with another touchdown. Devontae Adams in that fucking... How about Devontae Adams get a touchdown? Damn. Killing my fantasy, bro. It's like, shit, like, you can't win. Well, I'm going to win. But it's like, damn, you want to be making the right starts. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big thing about it. Making the right starts. Oh, I got some big games already. Detroit defense. I picked them up. Definitely had to pick them up. Oh, took the lead over fucking Ice Pick Tony over here, huh?
Ice Pick Tony.
Yeah. He thought he was going to have the lead, and then I come in. Then I come in and I take it, huh? I take it from him. You want to see the scores? Let's see. Let's see right here. You see that? Winning 123. Winning 129. Winning 125.
Oh, big turn.
Winning 96-89. Losing right there. But I'm projected to still win. But I'm losing. Not by much. That's 24 points. 23 points. Losing right here by 13. But I'm going to come back and win that one.
Compared to earlier, Jones?
Chino, what up, baby? What happened?
Compared to earlier with Lamar?
Yeah. You got better. I'm winning here. This is the basketball. I'm losing against Kush, actually, right here. But there's still games to be played today. So we'll see what happens.
I'm going against Barucci right now.
We got another, look at me right here, winning again, 123. Got W's, baby. This one I might be losing. I don't know. No. Oh, wow. Winning by 1, 58-57. Jones Hour. You see it? I'm not fronting out here, baby. I do this fantasy shit. Heavy.
What? Something happened to Jordan Love?
You already know. I appreciate the love. Chino will come on the show soon. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that boxing thing. You know, he got some, hopefully some good. Well, I know he got the good connections, but we got a link to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? One hand wash the other. So we're going to have hopefully some real nice guests in the near future. Hell yeah, real soon. You already. So we're gonna talk that, talk the full contact sports. Hopefully we could get a segment with him weekly and have him just come on or call in and just talk the boxing world with us and our people. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we're a New York sports show, we definitely fuck with the hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? So that UFC and that boxing is a world that we love to be in. And what better person to have us bring in the knowledge than someone who boxes himself, my main man Chino, lefty, southpaw shit. You know what I'm saying? We throw that L up. You know what I mean? And we don't mean it for L's like losses. We mean it for L's like lefties because we're cool and the rest of the world fucking sucks. Salute. So that's another wrapped up show, man. You got anything else you want to add before we leave?
Nah, that's it. I think.
We might get Trump on the Jones Hour. He was on Joe Rogan. I think he's making his rounds. We're gonna have his people hit our people, and maybe we'll get Trump.
Okay.
We might have Trump. Jones Hour Trump. 2024.
I see he has goals.
RFK Jr. Yeah, we should get him too. That's supposed to be his homie. I like RFK Jr. That's Mrs. Acid. Appreciate it. He gave you anniversary love in the beginning. Congratulations. What? Oh. It's a notification on a fantasy. We're not doing what we're supposed to do here. We're not doing what we're supposed to be here.
So yeah, Jordan Love went down.
Yeah, not on my team. He's not on my team.
Picking him up stupidly, he was projected to have more points than Stafford. Stafford ended up putting like 30-something points off.
No, he did.